Welcome to Cyber Week 2016, the 6th Annual International Cybersecurity Conference. 5 days, 25 events, 50 countries, 5,000 people. From the ground below to the sky above. From your private home to Homeland Security, cyber is everywhere. Cyber 360. This event is brought to you by the Blavatnik Interdisciplinary Cyber Research Center, the Yuval Workshop for Science, Technology, and Security at Tel Aviv University, Israel National Cyber Bureau, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the Prime Minister's Office. Join us for a week of sessions, forums, tracks, conferences, and networking. Don't miss out on the academic track. Cyberstorm Startup Competition, Cyber Challenge, B-Sides Tel Aviv, Tech Track, and many more. Exchange knowledge and ideas with industry executives, government officials, startups, investors, and academic specialists. The Blavatnik ICRC is comprised of 7 faculties, 200 researchers, 50 faculty members. The center facilitates groundbreaking interdisciplinary cyber research and has become a hub for knowledge, generating research papers, seminars, lectures, and of course, our annual conference. Discover what the experts have to say about cyber terrorism, espionage, and crime, IoT, critical infrastructure, international cyber challenges, predictions for the future, and how to stay ahead of the threats. Explore Cyber 360.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 2 of the plenary session for Tel Aviv University's ICRC Cyber Week. Let me tell you how excited I am to host you this day. We have so many interesting sessions lined up. I think this year we really threw it out of the park with an amazing lineup of speakers from all over the world. Many of you who have been with us before have seen the fantastic sessions at Cyber Week, but I'm proud to tell you that this week is our biggest Cyber Week yet, and we have more people from more countries representing more diverse points of view, speaking about the future of cybersecurity. As I will be your host for today, let me tell you a few things about myself. As you heard, my name is Keren Elazari. I'm a researcher here at the Blavatnik ICRC Center. And I'm often asked, Keren, when did you first get started with cybersecurity? What's your background? What I answer to that question is that cybersecurity is not my background, it is who I am. This is what I've been doing for the past 20 years, believe it or not. I started as a hacker when I was 14 years old. And I tried my best not to get caught. But it was my privilege and honor to join the Israeli military at age 18 and serve my country in the Information Security Department of the intelligence branch of the IDF. I want to tell you a few more things about me so you'll know who's your host for the day. So this is my puzzle. These are the pieces that make up who I am and my background. Over the past decades, I've worked with some of the leading Israeli security organizations, technology companies, and international global Fortune 500 companies. I've also researched cybersecurity challenges here at the university and worked as an analyst with Gili, a leading international publication in the United States. But more than anything, throughout my path in this cyber world, I've always kept that hacker's perspective. And today, I'm sharing that perspective with you. Hackers are not always the enemies. And it's worthwhile to learn from hackers because I think they might have the keys to our future. In fact, I understand you here today still think about hackers like this. Well, it's going to be my job and some of our fantastic speakers throughout the week to convince you that thinking like hackers is exactly what we need to do to prepare for cybersecurity challenges ahead. In fact, I'm proud to tell you that in the year 2014, I became the first Israeli woman to present at the international TED platform, the TED conference in the United States, sharing my vision about hackers as being the potential immune system for the information age. Now, I understand it's not an intuitive point of view, but I think it makes sense, and we talk more about the need for immune systems and for building a better future for all of us, using all of the friendly help we can get. But before we speak about working with hackers and learning about these challenges of the future, I'd like to invite my personal mentor and the person who is making this entire week possible, the person who is a lighthouse, if you will, a beacon for the challenges of cybersecurity and has been leading these thinking and grasping the real difficult problems of cybersecurity. This person that you've all met this week is Professor Major General Isaac Ben Israel, the head of the ICRC here at Tel Aviv University. And he will give you some of his insights and ideas about what we've heard in the past few days of our event. And I encourage you to listen to what he has to say because it's always a vision to the future. Thank you very much, and please help me by welcoming Isaac Ben Israel, Professor Major General Isaac Ben Israel, to the stage. Thank you.
Thank you, Keren. Yesterday, I spent a few minutes to explain that cybersecurity is not only about information, because you can use the same technique in order to cause a physical damage. Today, I have a living proof for this. I went yesterday to take photograph with the Trojan horse at the entrance to this hall, and I felt and twisted my ankle. And this is the first known event, I think, in which a Trojan horse caused a physical damage, which proves my point. I will not repeat the messages I tried to deliver yesterday because I think most of you were there here. But I would like to say that we have a very unique first session this morning because of the fact that the three first speakers regularly are not speaking outside of the internal world. One of them is the Chief of Military Intelligence, General Herzl Levy. He's more familiar with speaking to civilians, but the other two, it will be their first appearance in public. One, of course, is the former, now we can say former, it's 2 weeks or so, former head of the Shin Bet, of the Internal Security Service, and the other one is Yoram Cohen, and the other one is Buki Carmeli, the new head of the Cybersecurity Authority, which was just set up here in Israel. Last thing before I leave is if we can see the, yes? Again, I would like to thank the persons, women, I don't know how to call them, that really are behind this event, organizing everything, letting me sit cool and not be excited too much about the difficulties of arranging it. And you can see them, this wonderful staff headed by Gili that will be next to me speaking here, and then Revital and Daphna and Roni and Rotem and Liana and Ashley. We should thank them. Thank you. Please.
Take it easy. So those of you, actually, let me ask you, how many of you were here last year? How many of you are here for the first time ever? Wow, we have a lot of new people in the audience. So just before we move on, mark your calendars for Cyber Week 2017. The dates have already been announced, June 25th. And as I introduce Gili, who is going to say a few words to you as well, I want to also mention that it's not just an all-female staff that's been making this conference possible. This year, I'm proud to say, we have more women speaking on stage and at the different events than ever before. And that we're working very hard to bring a more diverse perspective to this stage. And now, I'd like to introduce my friend, Gili Drob-Heistein, the executive manager of the ICRC Center. Gili manages the events and the year-round activities of the ICRC Center here at Tel Aviv University. And doing that, she is the woman that orchestrates everything that you have been seeing and hearing throughout this week. And all the credit goes to her. Thank you, Gili.
Before I step down, I forgot that I have to thank also all the people who came from something like more than 50 countries all over the world. Especially, we have large delegations coming from Singapore, I think the largest perhaps, India, Japan, which is, I think it's the first time that we have an official delegation coming from Japan. And many other countries. Don't ask me to mention all of them. There are more than 50, but I think we owe you also, we have to thank you for doing all the way coming to Israel. I know I usually go the other way around. It should be appreciated. Thank you.
Hi, dear friends. Good morning and welcome to the second day of the 6th Annual International Cybersecurity Conference and day 3 of Cyber Week 2016. I think we can all agree that yesterday was an extremely successful day. I always feel so lucky to hear so many cybersecurity experts all on one stage. Last week, we launched Cyber Week with a meeting at the residence of Reuven Rivlin, President of Israel, where we discussed the importance of educating our youth on cybersecurity. Here is a clip of our meeting and the annual youth conference that we hosted with the Makshimim program.
Welcome to Cyber Week 2016, the 6th Annual International Cybersecurity Conference.
שלום רב, שלום לכם. שלום רב, שלום רב, שלום רב. שלום לכם. שלום רב, שלום רב.
אז תודה רבה באמת. אוניברסיטת תל אביב מבקרת כאן בשבועות האחרונים כבר פעם שנייה, אז תודה רבה. בכל אופן, הפגישה היום היא מפגש של, הייתי אומר, כמה מאמצים שמשתלבים יחד, וזה הנוכחות של אוניברסיטת תל אביב בעולם הסייבר. אנחנו מרכז לאומי סייבר. בשבוע הבא יש לנו את הכנס השנתי הבינלאומי עם כ-5,000 משתתפים מן העולם כולו.
בכל העולם מסתכלים עלינו היום, הם מכבדים אותנו ואפילו מתפעלים ממנו עד כדי הרצה, ואין להם מושג כמה הם צודקים.
לפני שאנחנו נפרדים, רציתי רק לנצל את ההזדמנות, לתת לך ספר על Cybersecurity in Israel.
נשיא מדינת ישראל ראובן ריבלין, לא כולם יודעים מה רבה הייתה עזרתך בהקמת רשות הסייבר, פרק 8.4 להלן, באחר בהוקרה ובידידות איציק בן ישראל, יוני אלפן.
Today, 700 students from all around Israel learning in the Makshimim and Gvaim programs, which are the national cyber education programs in Israel, are coming to the university to hear about cyber education and about the cyber industry. They are going to meet experts from the industry, entrepreneurs that make their way through the cyber industry, and hear about the rich world of cyber industry.
ברוכים הבאים למושב הנוער הפותח את שבוע הסייבר בישראל. מושב הנוער מתקיים אחת לשנה, הוא פלטפורמה מצוינת לחיבור של התוכניות השונות העוסקות בחינוך ובהכשרת נוער בתחום הסייבר בארץ.
גם השנה אוניברסיטת תל אביב ממשיכה לקיים את כנס הנוער במסגרת אירועי שבוע הסייבר הלאומי, בשיתוף עם התוכניות הלאומיות מגשימים וגבהים של קרן רש"י ובשיתוף משרד החינוך.
אני חושב שלקרן רש"י יש זכות מיוחדת בנושא של פיתוח הסייבר במדינת ישראל. לפני 5 שנים התחילה קרן רש"י להתעסק בנושא הזה מתוך ראייה שמספר או שיעור המתגייסים יחידות המודיעין העילית בישראל מתוך הפריפריה הוא שיעור קטן ביותר, משהו בסדר גודל של 4-5%. שיעור המתגייסים ליחידות עילית היום קפץ פי 4 מתוך הפריפריה. אם מדברים על מוביליות חברתית במדינת ישראל ולמתן צ'אנס שזה באמת האינסנטיב העיקרי או המנדט העיקרי של קרן רש"י, פה באמת תוך תקופה קצרה השיגו הרבה.
The truly important people of Cyber Week are in this youth conference here. Because these are the people that are going to take us to the next step. And honestly, what I personally expect from these people, if I may, is to be bolder and more audacious, question reality, every aspect of reality, and dare go to the next level and build the big companies to make us not only the best innovators, but also the people with the best products and the best services to enable this prospering fourth industrial revolution and cybersecurity within it.
The whole thing that I do right now is training me for the future. I want to be inside of the industry of the computer industry and to be hard and to work hard to get there.
The students are the future of the state of Israel. They're going to lead the cyber industry. They're going to be in the army, in the industry, in the academia, and going to lead all the Israel effort to be the best leading cyber in the world.
Okay, thank you. Thanks. Today may be the last day of the 6th Annual International Conference, but Cyber Week events will continue until the end of the week with various roundtables, workshops, sessions, and forums to look forward to. I would like to take the opportunity to thank you all for taking part of this event and to thank in advance all the esteemed speakers who are about to address us. I hope you all continue to enjoy Cyber Week. Thank you. Thank you all. Bye-bye.